there you are. Today's video is all about Brexit, but it's not that boring stuff that you're expecting, all that politics and all that. Oh, it's just too boring, isn't it? No, it's a food challenge, so stay tuned to the latest episode of the G-Log.
Meet radio and television personality Gaz Reynolds, the founder of World Domination Records and Great Drive Driving School. Like, comment and subscribe to be part of the journey. This is Gaz Reynolds, the G-Log.
The G-Log album is now on sale worldwide. Get your copy now. Available at YouTube Music, Spotify and all major outlets around the world. Links in the description below. Welcome to another exciting episode of the G-Log. Whether we like it or not, Brexit is coming to the UK, so I decided to take on a food challenge to see if I could live on very, very cheap food for 24 hours. So I'm now heading to my supermarket to get some delicious food which will get me through Brexit, so I won't have to worry anymore. I've now arrived at my local supermarket and I thought I'd tell you what my idea is for this challenge today, which I think is pretty, even if I do say so myself. Now anyway, my food challenges seem to be quite popular on my channel and I've actually really enjoyed making them. And I actually came up with this idea rather suddenly this morning and I thought, oh, I must film it. And I think it can be in many parts, so I think there could be a few episodes to this. But anyway, this is the first one, certainly. And what I thought is, with Brexit coming, obviously things are going to get probably very, very difficult financially for many, many people here, if not everybody, because we just don't know what's going to happen. And like I said, I don't want to make this into a political video. All I want to do is show you guys how you can actually live quite cheaply and healthily if you just put some thought into it. So I'm going to head into my supermarket and I'm going to break down this challenge into breakfast, lunch and dinner. So this is actually the day before the challenge actually starts, because I've got to go and buy all of the food items. I'm going to try and keep my budget within less than £5, so I'll be living on less than £5 for a day. I know there's a lot of £1 challenges out there and I'll probably do one of those in the future, but today this is a Brexit food challenge.
Brexit, you idiot.
So I went around the supermarket looking for some really, really healthy bargains. So I didn't want to spend too much money at all. Of course, I'm worried about Brexit, so I want to save every penny I possibly can. So I've been in the supermarket, I've got all my foodie foods. Now I'm going to head back home, and then tomorrow I'll actually prepare these foods and we'll see how I kept my budget below £5. In fact, I think it was literally about £2 or £3, but we'll have a look at that tomorrow when I actually prepare all the foods. So I'm going to split this into breakfast, lunch and dinner, like I quite often do on my food challenges, and then I will see you in the morning. Here are all the foods that I bought from the previous day for my Brexit challenge. They were all 50p each, so a total spent was £2. I did have a budget of £5, so I've managed to save £3, which means that I can probably get a few extra videos out of this. It's now time for breakfast. It's now early morning here in London, and it's time for breakfast with my 50p porridge that I bought from my local supermarket. Oh, it's 6 o'clock in the morning here, I'm really tired. So I am half asleep at the moment, but I've got this for my breakfast, which was instant porridge from my local supermarket. They cost 50p and it's got cinnamon in it as well. Now I have to admit, I usually eat these most mornings, so that's why I'm recommending this. By the way, this is not an advert for my local supermarket, by the way, but I highly recommend these. Now I know you can actually buy a bag of porridge and make it yourself, which is far cheaper, and if you're on a budget, I would recommend doing this. I'm only doing this for the purpose of this video, but this is actually some of the things I actually eat on a daily basis. I've also got for my breakfast a fruit salad, which again I bought for 50p. Now I know you can actually make your own fruit salad, and I have actually made a fruit salad on this channel before. So my breakfast is actually costing me £1, and I can highly recommend all of these foods. They're really, really nice. Oh, I forgot to mention, I got a free banana. I have had actually this overnight and it's gone all black for some reason, I don't know why, but I actually got that free. They were giving them away free at the supermarket, so I had one of them as well. So, you know, £1 for my breakfast. I've got a banana, fruit salad and a porridge. Pretty good. So with only £1 spent for breakfast out of my £5 budget, it was now time to move on to lunchtime. I've just finished the business meeting and I'm now heading home for my Brexit lunch. So I've just arrived home. I've just bought this yesterday, 50p for a pot noodle. Haven't had a pot noodle in ages, but because it's a Brexit challenge, I'm obviously trying to keep my costs down, and I've already had quite a healthy breakfast, so having these noodles, I don't know how healthy they are, but it will certainly fill me up and keep me going until dinner time. So I'm going to make that now, and I'm going to have that for my lunch for just 50p. Pretty cool. So it's now lunchtime, and I've got my pot noodle here, 50p at my local supermarket, normally £1, even £1's not bad, is it really? But works really well for my video because I'm looking at keeping my budget very tight, and let's try it. It's really nice. I haven't had one of these in years. Definitely recommend it. Obviously I'm not saying you should be eating pot noodle all the time, but for the purpose of this video it works really well. Almost poked my eye out with the fork. So I was really pleased with that because I've only spent 50p on my lunch. I actually feel quite full up, and I've only spent £1.50 for the whole day on my food so far out of my £5 budget. So I'm really doing very well. I think even my girlfriend Theresa would be very proud of me. A few hours later and I was ready for my dinner. Okay, so it's now later on in the day and I'm on my final meal, which is dinner. And of course I bought that ravioli for 50p from my local supermarket. So I'm going to try that now. Now I already know that this tastes good because I quite often eat this. Actually, it's really nice. So for 50p I've got an evening meal. Now ravioli is actually full of vitamin C. So it's really good for you and it's very healthy. I haven't put any cheese or anything on it because I'm being extra healthy. I need to lose all this around here, and also I'm trying to keep the costs down for this video today. So I can tell you though it's very tasty, and I've managed to do my whole challenge in way under my budget of £5. I was really pleased because even my evening meal only cost 50p, my lovely ravioli, and so that means that out of my budget of £5 for my Brexit challenge, I only spent £2 and I had £3 left over. So I'm definitely planning to do more of these Brexit videos if you want to see them. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Brexit is a reality and we do need to be prepared. If you have any views on Brexit or any ideas for future videos, please leave your comments down below. And if you've enjoyed today's video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Thanks for tuning in and I'll see you soon.
Hi mortals, I'm Jesus. You can now purchase Gaz Reynolds Presents The G-Log, Album Volume 1 from Apple Music, Spotify, and all major outlets around the world. Includes the massive hits Electronic Kama Sutra, I Only Hear You, and Dark Lady. This is one heavenly experience you won't forget. By the way, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification button so that you can watch every episode of the G-Log religiously.
I only
out now, Gaz Reynolds' new album, The Wedding Album, as featured on Big Review TV and Radio Harrow. Available at iTunes and all major outlets worldwide.